All right. This is 3 weeks. I had one right there and right there. So we're getting there. This is one, it was real similar right there from last year. Right there. So probably won't look like Frankenstein more than a year or so. Today's video, I'm replacing the blinker relay, the signal relay. It's buried deep inside the dash. Pull the radio out, you can reach in there. But now I took a lot of the dash apart, so you'll be able to see that I'm working on and the problem with getting it in and out. That it's hard to do. It's easy to do through the radio hole, but you need to be able to see in your mind exactly what you're dealing with, because the relay has a cover on it, and of course the cover has little release tabs on each end, and then there's only one way that the relay will come in and out, and there's a pair of relays right there behind that cover. The signal relay is going to be the tall one, and it's the one closest to the engine compartment. You don't have to take off all the stuff I did on this, but like if you need to change your ignition switch, this will show you how to do that. And if you need to just get into your gauges, this will show you how to do that, or basically how to take your dash apart. I like to take stuff apart. What can I say? Okay, with the radio out, there are 2 screws. Anyway, there are 2 screws right up in here, and I am using a 5/16 socket to get them out. Okay, I'm just going to put pressure right here and pull that out. I'm going to put the camera down to do it, but I've got those screws out now. It should just pop out. Okay, so what you see here is a mess. Okay, what I've done is I've taken this bezel off from around the dash here, and to do that, basically I just took my light switch out again and popped it off. I've still got the wires connected. There's some wires back here and over there on the plug, the power port. But I'm trying to get to a spot right in there. Sorry about all the craziness here. That thing right there has got my flasher in it. That little black thing is a cover. I'm going to try to get that off and expose that flasher relay. That's what I'm up to. Okay, so here's my new flasher relay. And it goes right in there. You can get to it through the radio hole. That's where my flashlight is. And it's in this empty spot right here. And you don't have to remove everything like I did to get to it. You don't have to pop everything off the dash, but it makes it a little easier because it's behind this piece right here. And you can see where the little tabs go in there to lock it in place. And getting in there with one hand to release that is difficult, but you can do it. But the new one's going to go right back in there with it's going to go like this. I marked a B where it went like this. So those two that are straight up and down go like that. Like this, plugging it in. That's what I'm going to do now. Get my flashlight out of the way and do it. I can't quite get my hand in that side. I'd like to, but maybe somebody with a smaller hand can do it. Okay, and then the cover, it should be obvious a little bit because the flasher relay is taller, so that goes towards the front of the truck. And you can't get it on backwards. You can try, but the tabs are different sizes. That one's big and that one's small, tall, and short. So it goes on like this right here. Not like that, like this. Got it? Okay, so I've got the tools in there. That's what they look like. And I understand you can use coat hangers, but I had these from another project. Anyway, you're supposed to put those in until they release and then pull against the side, and that radio is a little brittle. Bloop. Okay, so the radio slides out, and you might be careful. Mine is old, so the edge of it snapped off. A little super glue is in its future. Anyway, you push those in and you put pressure to the outside and you pull it out. Okay, to take the ignition switch out, you need the key. Key needs to be in the ignition and turn there. Of course, I've got the batteries hooked up, so I'm not going to actually pull it. But when you put the key in and you turn it to the run position, there's a hole right down here, and you put a pointed object in there, and there's a button you push, and then the ignition just slides right out. Piece of cake.